So hello again and welcome back with the Deer of the Dark and Gita Wheat Blood Bowl. And we got a few level ups last time around, so let's go and have a look into those first of all. And as such, I don't think you would have had to take block, but of course it is extremely useful into the future. So let's pick up the block then, as you said. Second. So you should be having the Mighty Blow and block, which will be very helpful, that's for sure. Then, what shall Mr. Hume take is a good question, but let's have a look again. I don't remember what specifically was talking there. Guard might be indeed a good one or a Mighty Blow. I think one of these is the best. Yeah, I think one of those is the best now that he has a block already. Mighty Blow would be good if we want to be leveling him up quicker. So it surely would not be bad. Guard would be helpful in helping the team though. But maybe we should take the Mighty Blow first, possibly. And then possibly take the Guard next time if we don't get anything better. So let's take the Mighty Blow and hope that he gets level ups quicker this way. So Mr. Hume will be having the Mighty Blow. Then again, this level up is one of the hardest ones to really pick, because he happened to get the double. He would be very, well, he could use not dodge, but block very well, but then we would kind of be wasting the double. But there's only few things that really could be good from general or from strength or passing skills. I don't think anything in strength is something that we could really use. Guard, of course, could be, but I don't really think I want to be taking him into those kind of situations necessarily. In passing, however, well, pass is a possibility, but I was also thinking, even though this probably will really not be working too extremely well, but dump off would not be the worst. It's kind of a skill that really wouldn't be necessary at this point in any way, and he might not really be that good with it, but I really would like to use something like this double nonetheless. So I think we could try it and see how it will be playing it off. So dump off means that if anyone says that they are going to be tackling him when he is carrying a ball, he can try to be throwing the ball to someone else in the team. Of course, pass for that already would be extremely useful, but if it's a short distance, we can hope that he might be able to succeed with dumping off the ball to someone else. But that could be making things a lot quicker in trying to get forward and get into a place where we could get a touchdown. So maybe. At least it's not the worst possibility. Probably he would be better off with the block nonetheless, just for, well, you know, it's just such a useful skill. But let's try this. It's not horrible to try something a little bit different. Let's have a dump off. So, what about then? Well, our team is ready for the next battle, so let's check who we are going to be facing against. We are indeed going to be facing against the Dark Elves that are a very quick team, and they basically have a lot of those. Well, the runners probably have the, well, I don't see, well, there's one runner who starts with the dump off skill, so they have that skill. They are a very running team. They try to run very quickly through your lines and get the ball into the finish line. As such, they are not that much of a throwing team, even though they are elves. But yes, a runner has dump off and leader. But it should be an interesting match. So let's get into that. Prepare for the match. And my team is higher value, so I get nothing. And neither did he. The difference was nonetheless very small in the value. It's only 30, so basically nothing. So let's see. how things will be getting forward, or how the dump of skill for us will be working. Okay, we're again in this kind of a very, in a way, in a necromantic field, but I think it's a nice looking field anyway, so that's nice. Let's have tails, and we are either receiving or a kicker. Let's receive the ball first, I think. I think that might be better. Okay. Let's see, how would we wish to be here? I think Frankenstein and Hume could be on the sides, nonetheless. Then I just have to be deciding who will be there. I think that Minsk really doesn't need to be on the field. Akenti should be here too, so who are we gonna be leaving off? Maybe, I don't know, Boo? Boo and Minsk will be on the sidelines. And then Magpie, Blake Malone and Perkele will be here. And then maybe Verayax and Drake can be on the sides here. Yeah, there and there with Frankenstein and Hume. And then Säkke and Mr. Cuddly can be there. And as we are receiving the ball, let's try to be more in here to possibly pick up the ball quickly. Okay, that should be good enough. So let's see how this will be proceeding. First of all, where the ball will be landing. Okay, very close to Akenti, so at least we can be seeing how the dump of skill will be working for us. Nice weather. I don't think we necessarily want to do anything in here. At least we get immediately 1 dice nonetheless. Against pretty much anyone. There's a witch elf. Another witch elf in here. Interesting. They wanted to kick the ball to the side where the witch elves were. So, do I wish to go and get forward from there? Well, Hume does have, of course, the Mighty Blow and also the block, so that should be helping quite nicely nonetheless. So, let's go and charge against Kainraille. However you wish to say it. Only a defender push, that's a shame. That is a shame, but push her in there and do follow up, thank you very much. Nonetheless, Drake could come into maybe here. You will be able to assist Magpie nonetheless, so she can try to get rid of this one. And Säkke, I don't know yet what you wanna be doing exactly. Google could be already moving up. I hope that should be good. And Verax can at least be moving in here as well. Frankenstein can come into here somewhere. Maybe into here. There is a free line in here at the moment, so I'm kind of wondering, should I be taking someone into here nonetheless, but I don't know if that's necessary yet. I could just take Cuddly into here, in the positions, just to make sure. I don't want to be letting them freely run through nonetheless, so that's kind of what I'm thinking here. Just come into here. We can try to be getting rid of the Gaterusior and Lanettilitl. These words, or the names of the elves, are always hard to pronounce, of course. Let's try this. Let's try this, Magpie. Well, it's only a push, but you can go forward for sure. What about in here? Yeah, a push is way better than the other option. So let's push him into there, close to Frankenstein. And Akenti, you need to be picking up the ball. Thanks. Thank you for managing to do that. They are relatively quick though, so it's a little bit of a dangerous proposition to go too much forward, possibly. We could bring Zack at least into here if we want to be bringing Agenti a lot forward nonetheless. Maybe into here nonetheless we could come. Maybe into here. And I want to be making sure that they will not have a free line from here, so come into here, Zack. Let's see how this will be going. Here it is. They could come and try to come through from here in the middle relatively well, because only Blake is here, but we'll see, we'll see. And not like that, thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, they're dodging away, but well, yeah. That was kind of a failure from them, I might say. I might say so indeed. You could block this guy, and then Zack could try to come into here and maybe push this one completely out of the field. That's a really pretty nice possibility at least. Would be nice to just get rid of this one. Nice. Nice, nice. No need to follow up for a fact, because we want this field to be here. Though there's also this one. Oh, that's a shame, that's a shame. Why do you have to be there? Like, that's the only way that I can try to get one out of the field, which is the thing that I would like to try to do, but of course it's a good question if that's really worth it, but at least come into here, and maybe I should just try to get rid of the Edlan guy then, rather than the other way around. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe come into here and Zack will then charge against this guy. I don't know. Should I do it like that? Maybe. Come into here, you will be able to support and keep them at least busy. We will only have one dice later though, so that's a little bit something that I'm worried about. So it still might be better that I charge against this one, because we have better chances like that, but there's just a problem that... Well, actually, you don't need to be dodging. I don't know why you look like you needed to be dodging. Oh well. Then if you come into here, Google, you should be able to assist. And yeah, it should be fine. Like this, I would like to get rid of this one, for a fact. I'm of course wondering, maybe I should first at least move Verax here. Just to make sure that this area is not completely free if this completely goes and fails. Everything here is relatively fine. So let's do this. Let's get rid of her. The witch elf. Devender Stumbles of course doesn't help, but it's not the worst yet. Basically a push is enough, so that's good. And she is injured even if that doesn't... well, dead. But now then she has damage back. Poor Kindrala. But, well, that was just a situation that I really wanted to try to do. See, the leaders of the Dark Elves aren't there. Look pretty much the same as the Witch Elves. What then? What then? Well, this should be a relatively safe area to come into. We do have these areas pretty well. Well, they shouldn't be able to dodge through there. This guy could dodge away from Verax and then come into here, but he's down at the moment, so that should be making things a lot harder. And we do have the dump off skill that we can be possibly trying for the Google if they come and blitz through to Akenti. We can at least try that, for sure. Dr. Frankenstein. Time is going, time is clicking away. Get rid of this one, perhaps. Don't follow up. Get rid of this one, Perhaps. Don't... Yes, follow up. Try to get rid of this one. Like, noticing this. Time. I wanna move Mr. Godley still. Here. Maybe. I shouldn't have brought you there, but it's too late now. God damn it, I didn't notice how little time I had left. Well, it would have been just passing the turn anyways for them. I took way too long time. Okay, you went there. Not the most useful thing I would say, but okay. Poor Drake. C jump off. And of course C managed to get all the way into there, which is not too surprising in all honesty. But, as such, Zack should be relatively free to just run almost completely through, which is kind of interesting. Of course, there's a lot of elves that could try to get there at the moment, but yeah, that's elves. Dotsin. So many dodges. Yes, that's not the worst idea overall nonetheless. So maybe I should try to get rid of this guy first. I hope Hume can do it. It should be a possibility. I guess push is okay. Go and follow up. I wanted to get someone into here. Of course, Google could also try to get all the way into there, but... I would really like to get this one out from Agent this way. For sure. And just like trying to be looking at the different places here. What should I do? Maybe we could get rid of this, or try to get rid of this, of course. That can be quite of a hard challenge when he has a block and a dodge, but maybe even a push would be okay. Okay, that was very nice, Blake. That was very nice. Do follow up, why not? And then you could at least come into here, Magpie. Of course, they can easily try to get rid of you, but still. Yeah, you can freely be moving up in that direction for sure. Of course, I could consider trying to do this rather with Zakke, which probably is the better choice because you have block and you have mighty blow, so maybe this would be one of the best options. Of course, they still have all of these guys in here, but at the moment we're in a, well, relatively safe location. Not perfect, but relatively. Well, of course. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Of course. I thought that should be still... Maybe if I pushed her into here, that would have still actually been beneficial to me. No, Verax and Mr. Hume were both busy there. As neither of them have the guard, so I shouldn't have done that. Well, you do have the dump off, so let's try to dump off it for the Google. He's right next there. Well, scattered. Everyone's failing. That's not perfect location. Not the worst, but surely not perfect. Surely not perfect, yes. Awesome. Breaking crate. Yes, well, dump off worked, but I'm not sure if it was a catching failure or if it was a failure of passing. Was it an inaccurate pass or otherwise? But worst possible place for it to scatter all the way into there. And they're pretty much making sure that all of our guys in close here are down. It was a good possibility to try to do things, but yeah, didn't quite go well after all. Zakke would be someone who could try to at least get there, as could Google. But Google has a lot of opponents in front, at least for the moment. Let's try to get rid of this guy. Thank you. Yeah, move up, I guess. Mighty Blow is of course okay, but if I do that, I cannot blitz this one anymore, which would be very bad. Yeah, this isn't good at all, though. Not good whatsoever. Can you reach there? You can reach there, but of course the problem is, should I then blitz with you and try to just get someone else next there, which also is not the easiest to do after all. Because there are so many dodges that I would have to then make, but someone would have to try to get there. That's just the simple truth. Someone would have to try to get there. I guess it might be just best to try to do this with Guntley like this, in all honesty. That might be the best. Nonetheless, you have at least block. You can try to do it twice with one dice. So let's hope that it's not going to be a red skull. That's, I guess, all that I can hope for. And at least the second one wasn't a red skull. Ah, lovely. Well, I think they're gonna be scoring now. I guess not too surprisingly. I didn't expect this to be easy against the Dark Elves. We just need to begin getting up from this. But the Red Skulls of Doom just came down on us quite nicely in the end. Quite nicely. Well, at least they don't have the one Witch Elf around, because she's suffering of a damage back down there, so that's something, I guess. Ah, that's something. What do you say? Thank goodness there's no hardcore mode. I guess so. Well, Minsk, you don't need to be there, and you're not gonna be there. Yeah, sure. Something like this. Everyone else is in place, so let's see how this will be working out this time around. Hopefully better than the first. Brilliant coaching. And we get an extra team reroll, which I'm sure we shall be needing. That was a very good kick though. All the way down there. I don't know if I will have enough time or turns to even get this done. Or get a goal. Well, we'll see, I guess. Drake, try to come all the way into here. You can be, at least you have the guard, so you can be assisting pretty well. Yeah. I guess we could try that, soon at least. And like wondering, should I nonetheless bring Hume also in here, just to make sure that we are able to do this. So yes, come into here, then you will be blitzing this one, okay? Please do not fail. Good. Oh, it doesn't matter too much where. Just put him into there, I guess. Let's try to do this again from the left side, I guess. Come into here again. And you shall come into here, Gutley. Google will come around into... here, possibly. Okay, you will try to go and pick up the ball before they will be moving. It's not that big of a... Well, yes, we will be trying to reroll that. Pickup failed. Yay. Well, where is it going? Okay. That's not really the best location for the ball to go. Yeah, there's that hole now that they can be running through, which I do not like too much, though it is at least in the far edge there. That's not too surprising that they will be trying to get rid of him. Perkele. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Blake. But regeneration good. Blake got injured, but only badly hurt. Only badly hurt, so that's all fine. Of course, they came all the way through and got the ball already. Lovely. Lovely. Completely perfectly lovely. Okay. Well, of course the ball did go and scatter in one of the worst possible areas too. And then he is going for it as well in the location. Attacker down, thank you. So at least that didn't work for them. But this location doesn't look very nice. Doesn't look nice at all, and you're kind of all stuck there for the moment. Verax is free to move, of course, which is good. Can you get into here? Not exactly. So Kugel and Akenti, of course, can get into here. But that's pretty much probably it. You will be coming into here, Akenti, at least. And I would rather try to do the blitz with someone that is going for it twice, I think. Yeah, that would be going for it twice. Once, maybe. Twice, I don't think I wanna try to go and do it twice. At least there's Akenti now in there. So that I might try to bring you into here. Might. It would be very nice to get you into there. So... He has a dodge, but he doesn't have a block at least. I guess try to come into here. I guess that's the best we can try to hope for the moment. I guess I could try to get rid of this guy and get Sagat well free though into that direction. Okay, well, he's free. That's basically what I wanted after all. Hume is also free. Come more into the middle, I guess. Try to come into there. Sake can come all the way at least. Well, a lot closer nonetheless. Come into here soon. I'm like wondering, this guy is a little bit on the way. If I bring Sake already here, it's a longer way for Verax to go, I think. So that wouldn't be very good. You can't do those dodges, that's at least a fact. Yeah. You're not making the dodge rolls yet. Now you would have to be making the going for it. I guess I will try to do that. Try to get it there, Verax, please. Thank you. Thank you. And then Sakegam here. And then Google the Clever. That's 2 dice rolls, yes, but you would also be... Well, you're not going for it yet. Good. Let's try to get rid of the ball from their player. It might be even better that I wouldn't try this yet. Boat down. We have no idea where the ball would land, and those two aren't there, but the bush isn't good either. Should I try to reroll? This would be the last reroll for this. But on the other hand, it's almost in the end anyway, so let's try it, I guess. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That is not going to work. Okay, Cutley, try to get into here. Then, to do some more tackling zones that he would have to be getting through, at least in this direction, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's nonetheless better. Yeah. He cannot get there this turn yet. Not yet. But, yeah. Frankenstein hit him. That's not good enough of a hit, but I guess what we'll have to do. Nothing else I can really do, so guess that's it. We'll see how this will all be going. And he runs, just passed right through there. And he went twice. Lovely. I hate you! I hate you! I hate you, Dark Elves! Args. Well, yeah. I was trying to think of making rather those areas. I don't know, maybe I should have had it a little bit better, nonetheless, in here. But, arg. On the road again, yes, yes you were. Yes, you were. I'll go next to each other this time around, why not? Let's try that. There's only pretty much one turn that we can, or 2 turns maximum that we can have this time around, that we could try to get this done. A few turns, okay. But yeah, they can make goals quickly. And that was just... that was a little bit unfortunate though. That was a little bit unfortunate. Nonetheless, I cannot say anything else. Go into there. Let's try to do this from the other side this time around. I'm getting sad and frustrated. Oh, Dark Elves. Dark Elves. Get into here, can't they? Help a little bit in that spot. Seke will also try to be moving into this direction now then. Into here somewhere. We will try to pick up the ball first, before Cutley will be moving anywhere. Yeah. Pick up the ball, please. Thank you. Then come into here, I guess. It should be a relatively safe location next to Drake and Seke. Magpie, try to get rid of that one. Good. Well, at least it's further away. It's not specifically taken care of, but something. Good job, Perkele. Good job. And then there is this guy. Good, good. He didn't have dots. Move up. And we just need to be able to try to get there fast, which is kind of problematical in this situation. If you go for this guy, you at least have 2 dices first, but yeah, you should... Should you be able to have more? Yeah, then it's going to be only 1, but I guess that's something that I could try, at least. At least. So, it's the last thing that we can do anyways. I had the block. I should have used the boat down result, but I didn't notice to do that now then. That's stupid of me. That's stupid. But I didn't notice to do it now. I would have used it if I would just notice to actually look properly that yes, it was that sort of a situation. He's, well, of course he has to be making a few dodge rolls, but otherwise this isn't now then as good of a situation. Damn it, I'm not doing the right decisions, especially when we're 2 touchdowns down. But also I know that we have to be making our way there relatively quickly, so it's problematic. It's problematic. Dots, 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 dotsity dots. At least 1 dot failed. At least. Cutley could make it there next turn. So, could you try to get rid of that guy? That would be very nice if we could try to do that. Like, I'm not that worried about this if we can get rid of that one in there. Come into here, Drake, first. And because I think we really almost need to try to get a touchdown on this turn, or before the halftime, so to speak. We need to get the touchdown before halftime to be able to be having better chance against them, especially when they are going to be receiving the ball next first. Should I do this? I'm worried that if it's just a boost, then he doesn't actually have a dot though. So hopefully that could work. I would rather have someone in here to make sure that it's going to be getting into there, but Cutley is the fastest, so he needs to be... Of course it's just a defender pushed. If I would do this as a blitz... Well, that's then I would have to try the dots away from that. Of course you should be able to try to do it, because you have the dots and all. But, Verax, try to do this, please. That at least opens a little bit of a way in here, which is good. Something that I think I will be needing. Boo, get in here. Then what? Should I just blitz into here and then just try to be getting more into here and... Yeah, I guess that's better option nonetheless to blitz this one. Maybe from this direction should be good. Yeah. We could also be doing it from all the way here. We have 2 times to get rid of this one. So hopefully that will be able to be possible. Good. Nice injury. What happened to her? Both of her witch elves actually are injured now, which is very nice. Badly hurt. Okay, that's fine. That's fine with me. Because that's the reason why I would have kind of liked to have the blitz, because then we could be moving with Mr. Gutley after this. Now we cannot really be doing that exactly. I want the ball forward. Maybe you could come into here to give even an extra assistance. You're not in the edge, so they cannot get rid of you that easily nonetheless, and at least you're far. These can come into there very quickly though, which is problematical. Which is very much problematical, but maybe it can work. Maybe. These cannot reach that far, but these two... Or this cannot really. You could try to get rid of this one, but I think this is more important first. So let's try to do this. Okay, so we have the block. So let's do that. Both down. So he's down. Okay. Then let's try to get rid of this one. He's only pushed, but that's okay. At least we get closer to this guy. I like trying to think which is the best place, but coming to here, you will be trying to at least get both of those or that guy down. Let's see if we can do it in our last turn. I think it's the next one is the last, right? No, that was the last turn, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, then there was hardly any possibility anyways. Sad but true. This would be such a perfect situation if it wasn't already half-time. Well, the good thing is that they don't have the witch elves anymore, which is okay, but we have to first get 2 goals to get into a situation where we are, so to speak, in a situation, well, how do I try to say this? That we're in an even crowd. And after that, then we will be needing to do one more to be able to try to win this game. Which is not an easy job. But at least he is getting some of his important players out of the game. I would think that the Witch Elves are one of the most important players for him, and he also, one of his runners is out. I'm not sure if he has a full team set up then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think he has way less players, so that should be helpful for us. Let's try to kick the ball far. Somewhere into there. Google, try to do that. Extra team reroll. Okay, that's not the best place, but at least he cannot immediately get into here. But we just really have to be moving quick now, because we have to get the 2 goals. We have to get the 2 goals. Pretty much that's it. We can do it. I'm sure we can do it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 players, so he's down 2 players from the maximum of 11, and 2 of those are even Witch Elves and 1 runner at the moment. The runner can get back, but the Witch Elves cannot. So that is nonetheless quite of a nice thing. Gauge of the gauges. But he doesn't have that many players. But he can be getting the ball for someone else later on, so I am a little bit worried about that. But let's see. How do we want to be trying to do this? I think Drake should at least try to get in there. If possible, that is. But that might not be a possibility as of yet. No, I don't think it is. So maybe Verax should get into here first. Yeah, come into here, Verax. Let's try to get rid of this guy in here, because I think we should be able to try to do that relatively well. Frankenstein could. Don't follow up. Make sure that this edge is at least relatively safe or secure. Into, I don't know, maybe you should come all the way into here, so there's... I don't think that was the correct spot specifically. Come into here, Drake, nonetheless. And then Cuddly can come for sure somewhere in here as well. It's a shame that we don't have the possibility to really get them anymore, so to speak. Yeah, come into here. Cuddly, I don't think I want to be taking you as far into there, so maybe you should come. I'm just trying to see how we would be able to have so that they wouldn't be able to run through completely in here. So come into here somewhere. Maybe into here. Because I really do not want that possibility to be possible for them. Come into here, Hume. And then Sake. I'm kind of wondering that I don't really want them to be running through here either, to be honest. So maybe Akenti could just come into here. I'm a little bit worried about this area though, so maybe Sake should be more back for the moment and just be ready for charge in some direction if needed. We cannot really do any blocks or blitzes anyways anymore, so let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. With good luck, I might try to be able to get a touchdown next turn with some luck. Good, block, I mean. And not block. Knockout. That's a shame. Cutley isn't... Yeah, he just dodged, but he didn't go far. So that's relatively okay. He didn't like to be trying to do even those dodges, so to speak. But he's dodging those guys away, of course, as well, and just... dodging. Frankenstein could try to go and do a blitz into there. Possibly. Though it would be way nicer to do with someone who actually has a block. Just to be on the sure side. So we can get rid of this guy. Hopefully. Of course, it would always fail. Shame that the Hume is all the way in here, so he cannot really get there to help for the moment. But I guess you should come into... You don't have the guard yet, so just come into here so Verax can try to batter that one at least. And then... Let's try to get rid of this one. Please do it. Well, not really, but I guess it kind of frees us up a little bit. Not really in a way that I would have liked, but still. I don't think I can really get a blitz into him at the moment, so this is the best blitz that I can think of. With you, probably, yes. Come into here, Frankenstein. Google will still be there just to make sure that everything will be good and fine. Or actually... like trying to see how we should be in here to have the best possible tackle zones ready. Come into here, Kentti. Google maybe should be moving into here just to make sure that Zeke will have as much assistance all the time as needed. I try to think how should this exactly work, so to speak. Like, you do have the block now, though. You do have the block. But if you... Yeah, at least you need to go into here. Then I think it should be okay for you to do this. And possibly get next to the ball carrier. Nice. Very nice injury. At least they are really losing players. That's for sure. You are next to him. Try to get rid of this guy. No, that's not really getting rid of, but you are getting it closer or them all into the very tied up situation, though they can always be dodging away. But the fact is that we really would be needing to get the first score as quickly as possible, as humanly possible. I'm really wondering, should I try to do this? Should I try to dodge Scutley away into this direction already? On the other hand, he can already be running from here, so maybe I can leave it like this. Let's see what he does. He shouldn't have the easiest time to dodge that guy away from there, though. Okay, he boosts Sake, which is of course logical. What do you want to do then, though? There's another question. What do you want to do with your ball carrier? Was dodge, block, and guard. Blitzer. Not the easiest one to get the ball off from, for a fact, when we don't have anyone with strip ball either. Pushing and pushing. Or also knocking Gutley down. Probably should have tried to get him off from there. So are you gonna be moving with him or not? With your ball carrier. You didn't want to be moving with him. Okay. Let's not get you up yet, I guess. I really have to just... the only problem here is that I'm really just thinking, I have to try to do this quickly. I have to try to do this quickly. And... in best case scenario, you could have two tries against it. But first we would basically need to get something like a freeway in here a little bit. So it's a little bit problematical, in a way. As I would rather use you than Frankenstein. Especially when Frankenstein doesn't have block, as this guy has the block. Which is really problematical, of course. But... we could bring you here. But you wouldn't be able to assist there at the moment anyhow. I could, of course, bring you into here nonetheless. It's 1 dice. That's not good enough. Maybe I should try to get from here forward. These are all a little bit risky, though, as sus, because none of them have block or anything like that, but... yeah, because he has a block. To move up, though. Boo would be free to come into here as well, of course. That doesn't help a lot, though, but at least he's there. I cannot do that. If you come to distract into here, he has more of a... no, he doesn't have... he has the same strength. But I think there's someone with guard. I guess you have guard, so you don't allow Boo to help at all. Which is really not the best. I really just need to get the ball off from him as soon as humanly possible, but... that's not as easy as that. Maybe I should rather bring you here. Now then. For this moment. Try to get more from there too. I'm just really wondering what to do. Blitzer. So hard to get the ball from you. Because you're gonna just push him and then he's going to be even in a worse situation, because then we would have no assistance basically from anyone, which would be very, very bad. Of course, I could at least bring you into here, and hopefully that could distract you enough so that Google could pay attention to that. But I don't think that works either. Well, it doesn't work well enough. We could try to get rid of this guy though, which I guess is at least better. Okay, let's try that. Our time is running low. Okay, he's further away, which is good. So at least he cannot assist as much. I really think that we need to try to do this. Block. Okay, I guess that's better than some other situation. You're there at least. Try to get rid of this one. Okay, nice. Don't follow up. I wanna be keeping them busy more. Here's a more of a weary way to at the moment. I didn't even stand Cutley up now then, because time and thinking and thinking and time and thinking. Args. Yeah, he's running that guy there. He's pushing Boo. Only pushing though. Gladly. Well, there's one good thing. He used the blitz there, and Cutley... Well, it's a good question. Where is he going to be? I'm sure he doesn't want to be leaving this guy here. He's really scattered all of his guys next to Hume. He did leave him there here. So I don't think that's the best choice from him though. I wouldn't think. Only one. Why only one? If I bring you here, that doesn't really help that much. Like, trying to think what would be the best option now then. Frankenstein is up. That's good, of course. Godly could probably get up and at least move a little bit closer to the end zone, because we really would need to get the ball quickly for us. You could, as said, try to blitz from here, but I'm not sure if that's the best option. Like, this is just so many guys here, all, that it's really hard to see how good I get so that Sakika gets 2 tries against this guy with 2 dices. Probably that could mean that I should try to get one of these guys away. Like, if I bring Verax into here and get Hume to get this guy out, then that at least would be away from us an assistance. Then I could try to bring maybe Akenti into here as well. Maybe that's a plan. Let's try this. But that would mean that you would get him down. Pushing doesn't help whatsoever. Well, actually, maybe it can work. You can get at least yourself next to that guy. Maybe that can help, but I'm not sure. It's such a shame that we have our guardian player off from the field, though. If you do the blitz to this guy, I'm thinking, how do I want to try to do this? Then maybe. He has the block, but god damn it, I don't know what to do. This is such a freaking... Okay, get rid of that guy into there. Do follow up. Ooh, injury for Akenti, that's awesome. Okay, they really don't have players. We just freaking need the ball. Yeah. Try to do this, please. Pretty please. You need to do it. You need to do it. God damn it! God damn it! We're never getting this guy down. That's so freaking annoying. Even reroll and no, not going to get him down. Maybe I'll just try something like this then. Why not? Yeah, move up, why not? Frustrating. Try to get rid of this guy, I guess. Nope. Though, of course, it would have gone way worse, but... try it. Dodge, block, dots, move, arg. No, don't move up. Try it. We need the dots down. That's the problem. We really need this dots down quickly. That's the problem. They took Hume down with the wrestle skill. Well, now you then failed the dots, but is that too late? Is that too late for us? Doesn't really matter who does it, but probably best that Zeke tries to take this and tries to just go and hand off this ball and give it to you. Okay, let's go. Let's at least get this one touchdown, but the problem is that we really have only very few turns to get this second one. And they get the ball again. Of course they have few players, but still, we have so little time to get even the damn tie. So little time. They have a lot of injured guys though, that's for sure. 4 guys off. How many do they have on the field? That guy's back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it should again be 1 less. Let's just move even a little bit more forward, because we really just need to try to do this as quickly as possible. I don't know, should I even try to... That one was for free. Of course it was for damn free. The question is... why do you have Boo there? I don't know who is in here now then. Where do we want the ball? Do we want to kick it far? Or do we want to kick it close? I don't know really which is the better possibility in this situation, to be honest. So let's just try to do it and kick it into there. At least they will have to try to go and get it from there, hopefully. They got the perfect defense. Hey, no, I got the perfect defense. That's not the best possible area though, but... So I can rearrange my players. Not that there's necessarily that much that I should be doing better. Well, actually... well, I guess you can also move there. Why not? Then... Yeah, Drake is still down, I guess. That's why he's not here. Like Chingin, where to put you? Where to put you? Maybe into here. We really have only little time left. So it's there. Okay, that's kind of weird. You were the one that was closest to the ball and you ran all the way in here. Okay, I guess that works for me. Of course he is able to pick it off. And that guy has to dump off. So that's of course something that we have to be accounting for. But the only benefit here is that he has very few players. So he shouldn't really be able to do... keep the ball that well. But... there's just a the full but problem. Come into here, Variax. Frankenstein, you can come up into here, as you can reach that far. We cannot really get into engagement with him immediately, I don't think. So let's try to get rid of this guy and try to get next to this one. Yeah. But first, something else, because we can. Boo, come up here. We don't really necessarily need to be paying that much attention to these guys. We can be leaving perhaps a few in here and get someone down, but otherwise I don't think we need to really be paying as much attention to them. Hume could possibly come into here because he cannot make it quite that far anyhow. And Sake is kind of... not in a perfect position. Maybe I can try to dodge you in the end, away from there. Into the better locations. Yeah, this should work. This should be as good of a possibility to try to do this nonetheless. Dots and block and dots. Well. Let's try the reroll. Probably not the thing that I should have tried to do, but... damn it. Well, I can bring Kukul into here, of course, but still... not really exactly the situation that I wanted. Maybe I should just try to bring Akenti actually into here and then try to get rid of this guy with Sake. Good. Dot skill came to work. Come on. Good. Well, I would love to not move up, but of course I have to do so. We have 2 dices against that guy. He has the boat wrestle, so basically he also goes down, so maybe that's... well, I don't know actually if that's really that good in this situation. Don't follow up, just to make sure that these don't have free moving in there. Oh, we have 2 more turns. I have to hope that he doesn't get the ball very far from that edge. He is free to move, which is a shame. He only moved 1 step, okay. Damn you, your dodgies. Again, not the easiest way to get there though, so yeah. They're pushing us in this area, which just sus is fine. Get up, Säcke. Come into here. I really think that we have to blitz this guy this time around. But that should be relatively well possible as well, on all things considering. Google, get up. That should give Hume... No, not Hume. Dr. Frankenstein doesn't have the skills, so maybe I should try to do it with someone else. Of course, he still has to dump off. Which I have to try to remember. He has the dump off. He has the dump off skill. Come into here, Kentti. This is our second to last turn. So we really have to be making this count. Come into here. We have to be keeping a little bit of these two busy. How to do this situation? Food to go, and well, now we have two dices, but it's only with Frankenstein. The problem is that Frankenstein doesn't have block, but on the other hand, this guy at least doesn't have block either. We didn't use reroll yet. I would like the ball to scatter into that direction. I would like them to be ready to try to pick it up. So I guess this is one of the best possibilities to try to do this. Try to do it, Frankenstein. He did dump it off. Even a perfect launch. But that didn't exactly work for his favor. But this isn't the best situation either, for just the fact that it's in an area where it's very hard for me to go and pick it up. And yeah. That's really a shame. That is truly a shame. If we bring Cutley into here... The fact is, we need someone at least that is able to try to get there. So maybe I should bring Verax into here and try to be ready for that. Because we can't really be getting rid of most of those guys at the moment. Anyhow. 2 dices. Let's try to do that. To move up. Why not? Hume. Yeah. He has a guard. That's why it's 1 die only. I guess we can try this. Move up. I don't want to try this one though. He has a block anyhow. Let's hope we can try to somehow make it next turn, because otherwise we're gonna be losing this game, even if we got loads of injuries, and I really don't want to be losing the game. I really don't want to. Mr. Cutley is knocked out, which is not good. Shaq is pushed. Frankenstein got... Yeah, and he picked up the damn ball. Well, that's actually perfect for me. That's one of the best possible areas it could have gone into. If you go and pick this up, you cannot get quite there anymore. You cannot run there anymore like that. Would it be better to give it for Verax or try to go for it? Well, first we probably will have to be picking up the ball. This is all that matters, so Agentti, for the love of God, please do it. Yes, so tie or lose is up to you getting the ball there or giving it to Verax, who would go there. And I don't know which one is the easier thing to do. Is it easier for you to just give the ball to Verax and Verax to go and do it? I kind of think that that might be easier than going for it. I'm not sure what is the dice roll for giving the ball for Verax. Let's try to do this. I'm not sure if this is the easier thing. Thank goodness. Verax, get the dots down. Get the dots down. Oh my god. This game again has been nerve-wracking. The first half was complete failure in more ways than one. Ooh, tie. It's a tie. End of match. The opponent is waiting. Don't get carried away. You'd better off looking for your hanky. But I'm okay-ish with the tie. It's not a win, which is a shame, which I would have liked to get more than a little bit, but at least it's a tie. At least it's a tie. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it. Should have been able to do better. But, well, a few bad situations in the before also. Well, at least the audience liked it. 16, 20. At least we got 50k money, so we don't really lose money. So that's something. Okay, replay. A lot of things happen, especially a lot of injuries for them. Who is our most valuable player? Blake Malone. Okay, well, you will then, I think, get a level up, which is very nice for them. It was a Blitzer Malzerin Le Merdrier, who I don't know what he did exactly, but he was there, I guess. Okay, player statistics, by the way. Deer of the Dark. Yeah, pretty much. Blake got the most valuable player, of course. Agenti got an injury, so 2 more player points. And Verax got the touchdown, so 3 for you. And Mr. Cutley got 1 touchdown and 1 KO, I guess. No, 1 touchdown, that's it. And Zeki got 2 injuries, which then gave you 4 more points. So that's very nice. They did get pattered, but they just got the 2 goals or touchdowns in the very first half that really screwed us up. Easily said. Easily said, so... Well, who are ready to advance? At least Blake is... Yeah, Blake is the only one. I think it's pretty... Well... Yeah, I think it has to be block. I'm not gonna be picking up it yet, but yeah, block. It's very nice for our first zombie. The very first zombie to get a level up is Blake Malone, who is the newest addition to our zombie team. So that's very nice. Now we have a zombie at least who has a block. So that's very nice. So how much did you actually need for the next level up? Next in 9, so that's still far away. I think Verax should be relatively, well, close by. If you get 1 touchdown more, you should be able to get the level up, so that's very nice. Nice. Okay, but yeah, well, that was that kind of a match. Next, I don't know who we're gonna be facing next from this cup, but we'll see. We shall see. But I hope you enjoyed. Actually, it probably is Food Elves, but I don't want to check yet. But okay, I hope you enjoyed this match nonetheless for its failures and some minor successes at least. So thank you for watching. I shall see you next time with Deer of the Darks. See ya.